Way cold all morning.
Yeah, maybe we'll actually make it through all of this group and make it to the next group. And we've got
Quick
game
interim.
1 on Bladestorm. Lovely and standard.
Yeah, I'm curious about how it started on Bladestorm, but I guess Bladestorm is the most normal map.
Yeah, it seems to be, you can do quite a bit here. And it's got some interesting late game potential. I still think with these like side islands, you can get some funny things going on, like the one barracks landing and spitting out a couple marines to deny that one expansion. Good
Yeah, that
stuff.
was interesting in last week's group, and I was kind of curious about whether or not it's worth building the command center and sending it there, considering how much it limits your Terran tech if you do it with your first SUV, like your first command center being there kind of throws you off.
Hmm. Yeah.
Just because there isn't space. Sorry. Kau is the red Zerg at the 1 o'clock, and the endy is the purple Protoss, so always a strong matchup at the 7 o'clock.
Protoss. Pretty good alliteration.
Oh wow. It's interesting that we just referenced someone whose first name is Gendy, Gendy, and because of the capitalization, Endy's name appears to read Gendy.
Wow. Wonder if that was intended all along, all this time.
And if I could manipulate a conversation like that to such little gain, I would be our world's Aku. There's no doubt about it. I'm kind of curious about. I think picking Zerg on this might be. I think Zerg might be the strongest race for this. I'm not sure. Just
well, you're
because
always
you have
guaranteed
the extra
detection, which
races,
is nice.
you're guaranteed detection.
And scouting.
You can produce workers faster because you can produce 2 at once.
Yikes.
And
Good.
yeah, like I'm not sure. It feels like maybe there's like the tiniest bump in that direction. Like of course it's not going to be enough to completely throw the game off, but looking at how these two manage a base, I'm
I think
curious
the
about it.
exception could be Mizo Dishod, because you can lift off your command center if you've got one. Uh-oh.
Oh wow,
Leg.
they're
We
gonna
haven't seen
go-
one of those leg boxes
nice.
yet.
No, always good.
I got
Yeah,
an
on
idea.
Music Shot, you're right. I think that
Woo!
Zerg so desperately needs the gas that after the first 3 minutes or so, he probably
And then you
loses
just
Zerg
run
on
out.
that.
It's like, yeah, I can make like 18 meters, and then I'm broke.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
It's like, how
For
do
the
you
longest
transition
time-
to lurker to filer? Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Actually, Kau is stuck by minerals. He's gone for a hatchery directly behind his main.
Even
In
better
that
than a
main-only
hatchery.
expansion. Or sorry, not a hatchery, a command center, I should say.
Yeah.
And yeah, that'll give him. I'm not sure this is wise. Okay, no, he's going for the spawning post right after, so he'll have access to Terran Tech and Zerg as well. That kind of gets interesting. He's not producing an Overlord yet, though, so he's going to be supply capped. Okay, the Overlord's on the way now, so yeah, he's going to sit here for a while without anything, and he's scouted by that single probe.
There's already
So,
a
of
zealot
course
in
he can't
production,
see-
although it probably won't be able to get too
Oh,
much
wow.
done by the time it gets there, because it
And
looks like
is he
Endy's
going for
tech.
another hatch?
Really? Ah, 3 bases.
Yeah, the drone's in place. Okay, so
This would free him up
is
an extra supply.
pretty good. Yeah, definitely, but it'll also
Oh, the pylon!
combo well. Does Endy have 4 probes on gas? No, one
Nope.
was just static. It's
Yeah,
just
he's
not
just
doing anything.
chilling.
Oh, there it goes.
But-
Yeah, so with the pylon down, he's going to have to send out those first 6 Zerglings to kill the pylon, which is going to reveal them slightly earlier than he would want to too.
He might not suspect the backdoor base though, because he's like, yeah,
No,
I'm
I don't-
delaying the natural.
I don't think he suspects that even in the least. Of course, the supply is going to be tough to manage. You're going to be spending a buttload of minerals, making sure that you always have supply for both races, but it looks like he's just going to go Marine Zergling. And unless he chases this probe in... Yeah,
Oh,
there
and
it
he
is.
gets
That's
in.
rough.
Yeah, this is a big read.
Okay, and suddenly, Andy knows just how ahead How it is economically. Like, that's just...
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
sure
like,
what you do with that.
It's like your perspective on the game flips. It's like, yeah, you think you're ahead, and then suddenly it's like, oh, this pylon is actually dead weight.
So it looks like he's just going all in. He's got the core down and he just immediately throws down a second gate. And I guess the one thing he can be assured of is that he can pump out some zealots right now and just hope.
He's got a really big.
Kau has sent in.
He's got a lot of gas in the bank.
Kau has sent in a drone.
And he's
It's
down to
single
2
drone
guys on
glitches up
gas.
around. He can see exactly what happens. Yeah, the 2 guys on gas. Wow, I don't know what he's thinking.
Right, these cow drones,
I
we
guess
gotta
he has
keep
a
a
book of gas
special eye
for
on them.
Yeah, Cow's drones are always interesting. And yet there it goes up towards the top left with the space enough for the proxy hatch.
Yep, and the zealots are going to be nowhere near. Because they're
Oh my god, is he gonna
attacking.
expand to Endy's mean only?
And then
That
there'd
would
be all
be
that coop
insane.
to goop it up, and then he couldn't expand it
Yeah.
there himself.
This is great. Well, he has the mineral income to do it because he's already got like 2 bases up and running. He actually has an academy going down now.
He's got,
So, I
Cal's got
guess-
Hydralisks coming, so he should be able to deflect these zealots easily. Oh, the academy!
not only
Oh, is
that,
this
with
medic
the academy, he
lurker?
can medic the Hydralisks.
Magic Hydra? Yeah.
Yeah, medic Hydra or medic lurker are both remarkably strong, and Endy is stuck on one race, one base, which is not ideal versus this. He's expanding now to put the pylon down towards his natural, but I don't think that's going to be in time to fend this off.
Yeah,
But
Cal
yeah,
will be able to
there's
spawn
already
this
one
pretty
Hydra
quickly.
and it's sunken up.
And he's looking to translate his gas bank into Templar tech, and these two zealots are doing some
Oh, are they going to snipe the
very
Hydras?
manly scouting, I
Oh
guess.
my god. Nice sunken placement. Okay, so now things are starting to get interesting. I'm not sure quite. Like, if this is Cow's plan, like, if he went into this knowing this is what he's doing, yeah, he's just pumping out medics to accompany his Zerg units. That's beautiful.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so.
This
okay.
seems like what he was trying to do against Tupac, and then
Yeah, Tupac just crushed him during the opening when, like,
Yeah.
that first, like, 3 or 4 minutes where you were a little weaker. Tupac just hit him hard.
yeah, he started
yet
at
the
Zerg and
medics
was
is the
expanding into
Hydras.
Terran. Maybe this is his standard. We got the cow
The
hatch
proxy hatch
down.
is down. This is gonna get really interesting. He is having an overload snipe though, and he's gonna lose it. Oh my god, I guess what? No, that's dead.
Oh,
Okay, so suddenly
Well,
Cow's
yeah.
supply blocked quite badly.
he got some decent
He
vision
doesn't
out of
have
that
an
for a while,
overload
but being supply blocked kind of sucks. So he's getting pressure to just run right in.
Yeah, absolutely, and he's not building an overlord, so I guess he's just going to rush right in.
I don't know if
He has
he's
the medics
got
rally back there?
Hydra range up.
Oh,
he's
but
almost done the
he's
speed.
streaming in. This is rough.
Bug replay? No, they didn't save and reload. It's the
I
telltale.
don't know. Should be okay. And neither of us is using a 10-year-old Macintosh. Okay, the overlord's on the way now. The medics are still being built and rallied in. I don't know what you. Well, certainly he needs more Hydras to bust this. Oh my
Yeah.
god, the medics help the Zerglings so much. He also
Zerglings some extra
blocked
health.
the.
Yeah, who needs a +1
Yeah.
armor?
He just needs to micro the Hydras individually from the Zealots, and the medics keep them looked after on their own.
Wow, I'm surprised Endy's feeling intimidated here. These Hydras are, I guess, essentially invincible so far, but he could commit and just blow them up.
Cow is backing up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's gonna snipe the medics this way if the medics don't keep walking. Research stim, bro.
Stim those Hydras.
I'm not sure what happens now. Like, those 2 medics are dead. Or at least one of them is.
Yeah, he's just got solid Hydra production off this one hatch.
Yeah, and he's got the hatch
What
in the
is,
base now that's already burst, but he's just gonna lose it, unfortunately. The creep is gonna seriously impede Cow's build rate, though. Or sorry, not Cow's, Endy's build rate. Oh, and he has to bring this army home. I'm not sure why he wants to pull back from that. I guess there's no way he can break that ramp.
He probably got distracted from this proxy hatch.
Yeah, I guess he's worried about it. It's
Although
like,
the
at
drone
this
that was
point-
produced got blown up before it could become a creep colony.
But the really scary thing is that at this point, Cow is now so well known for successful proxy hatches that he can pull a move like this, essentially flub it, and still have Endy pull his army back. And now Endy's no longer, he has no idea what he's doing anymore. The Zealots have started to walk up again twice.
There's
without
no
ever
semblance of
committing.
standard game going on here, except for Cow's mind.
Yeah, though Cow's mind, I don't think we could ever accuse of being standard. Zergling's speed is on the way now.
I guess
which
just to
gives him
reinforce an attack like this.
something to buffer, yeah, exactly. With a little bit of micro, this is really nice. I think the
Yeah,
medics
Hydras are really good
always
against
gonna-
cannons.
Yeah, also, Hydras don't actually have all that much health. So, as long as the medics are there, like, it's not going to consume too much of their energy to constantly heal up the Hydras, and suddenly that group is back to full HP. Like,
Yeah, Cow's gonna need a little bit more though to crack these cannons and this army, and it looks like his
Most
out
definitely.
is
And
tanks,
he's
perhaps.
out of siege tanks, I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, tanks are so good at blowing up Zerg, might as well use them.
Well, I mean, this could be a return to what we've seen as the kind of ultra late game combo where they generally so far from Legionnaire, which was Siege Tank Lurker, kind of backed up with whatever else you need.
Oh,
But Siege
yeah,
Tank Lurker
yeah, he's
Bolster,
doing
I think, was untouchable.
Legionnaire's composition, but like starting it backwards.
Yeah, exactly. He's started out from Zerg instead, and I'm not sure.
Wow, this
when there's a
Overlord
DT
placement is so
instantly
good.
spotted.
Yeah,
This is Kau knowing his matchups.
I was so close to getting out of this Overlord range.
Yeah, and he doesn't have Overload speed, though I imagine. Oh, he doesn't even have a layer. My God. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. At this point, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised. Like, if you look at the costs involved, I would just research Burrow, because the Hydras can still be healed while they're burrowed. So it gives him a free drop out of range, and then drop out of vision, and then a heal from the medics.
I don't know,
And
I
suddenly you're good to go
still
again.
think Burrow is best used when you're controlling those mutas, or if you can burrow in front of a command center and deny its comsat placement, then it'll never be able to build. Kind of fun.
Well, yeah, that's great. I just think Burrow is one of the best skills in the game, and
It's really cheap, and I mean,
it's
it costs
so
nothing.
cheap for what it is.
I mean, no tech-wise, you can get it even with the kind of tech he has, even though his tech is really expanding.
So Siege mode isn't researched yet, but that's sorry, Siege
got it.
Siege is
Yeah.
finished.
I don't think Storm is finished though. +1 is half done. Storm's
And
almost
first
done.
cannon goes down already with no loss.
He's gonna
yeah,
need
he
speed
needs
loss or
Storm.
something.
He has 3 storms the minute it kicks over. But 4 now. But yeah, until then, I'm not sure what you do to this composition. And
One
even with
storm on all these
there's-
medics would be really brutal.
Well, does the storm kill medics in one hit?
Yeah.
I assume so. And oh, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, the
These
cost
are not bad
effectiveness.
storms.
Oh, these
But the
tanks are getting
cost
so
is
much
so
value.
high. Yeah. He still has 2 medics as well. This is looking pretty tough.
Yeah, this army's
he
mostly
sieges the
Templar.
tank on the front line.
It's
Yeah, the
robotics
moment those
based, a
Templar.
little
Oh,
bit
the
too,
Templar are still there. They
late.
just don't have the energy to spawn. And now more cannons go off, but it's what's the phrase? A day late and a dollar short.
Oh, tank medic, Hydra, sick.
Medic Hydra tank apparently ultimate composition. Oh, he snipes the Templar now, 1 by 1.
Yeah, losing those 3 Templar was just costing the comeback mechanic out.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was all he could do.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's-
Andy
exactly,
totally thought he
from
was
the moment
ahead,
that he
then he
saw
saw
he
that
was
back
ahead.
door.
Oh.
Yep,
Yeah, never
sneaky map.
suspect Cal was playing behind, honestly. Well, it ends. I won't say as expected because there's no way of knowing how the game will turn out. But I don't know. I'm a Cow fan. I can't lie. I love the way he plays.
Yeah,
And
I love
even
his
in all
eagerness to
that-
just like exploit the format and see where you can go with it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then Andy picks
Honestly,
Orbis.
that's- Nice.
This is the least common map. I don't even think we saw it at all yesterday. Or
No, I don't think so. I
last
think
week.
this is the first time I've seen it in a while. It's I guess I can see why. Like, it's not a great. If you don't feel like you have something to go on it, I would just avoid it. Like, unless you feel particularly strong on it. And I suppose you don't pick it unless you feel particularly strong on it. But I would be terrified of playing on this.
Yeah, it's got you can't really get a good read on your opponent if they got their second base or not unless you scout really early. 'Cause it's really easy to save your natural from being spotted.
Mm-hmm.